So hey guys, welcome back to Born Traveller and welcome to Alanya in Turkey. So here I am in Alanya, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to in the world, and I'm going to show you some B-roll now of what it's really like. So first of all, I should mention this is February, it's out of season, there's not many people here, it's about 15 and 16 degrees right now. There are a couple of crazy people sunbathing, it is a little bit chilly to sunbathe, but you could do it if you're quite hardy. The beach is one of the cleanest beaches I've ever seen in the world. It is very, very nice, and the sand is absolutely awesome. So as you can see, I've got a jumper on, so it's not that warm, but I could get away with a t-shirt. It's pretty okay actually. The weather here, it only rains about 30 days of the year. So obviously I've showed you the beach, it is very nice. There's lots to see and do here. There's outdoor gyms, there's volleyball, basketball, there's loads of bars. Obviously they're not really open at the moment, but when in the summer it is packed here and it's really nice. They've got showers, toilets, everything for free. It's really good facilities. So the first thing we're going to do today is take the cable car, and the cable car goes up to the castle. There's a beautiful castle on top of the hill. Prices here are pretty reasonable. It's 240 lira to go there and back, which works out around $8 with the current exchange rates, but obviously that could change as Turkey's currency does fluctuate quite a lot right now. So let's go and buy a ticket and get on the cable car. So there's the ticket here, say 240 lira up and down. I do love my cable cars. I always end up on a cable car in Sarajevo, Batumi, and now here in Alanya, Turkey. See, one of the great things about coming out of season is you can take these cable cars on your own. If this was summertime, I'd be cramped in with another 7 people because there'd be loads of people wanting to go. But they don't mind in winter, one person going on their own in the whole cable car to myself. Which means I can talk and, you know, I can show you what's going on. Right, so we're about to launch. Here we go. So it kind of accelerates. Whoa. That's quite scary. Whoa, that's quite scary, quite hard. As you know, if you watch this channel a lot, I do actually take these cable cars quite a lot. This one's quite short, to be honest. The one in Sarajevo is really long, and that's so high, it's terrifying. This one is medium height, so if you're scared of heights, it's not too bad. So we've got a beautiful view out this window. Look at that. Look at the beautiful sea. It is really nice here. It really is. And then you can see the whole city here. So you can see how big Alanya is. It's not a small place. Look, that's really quite big. Pretty much can always find accommodation here, unless you're coming in July or August. It could be a little bit busy, but overall it's pretty good. And the great thing about the city is, if you see, it's flat, so even if you weren't right near the beach, it's not that difficult. You can take a scooter, they've got a bin here, you can take it right from you know, the other side of the city, so it's quite easy. You're not having to climb many hills or anything. What a beautiful view. Oh, look at these houses here. They've got a beautiful view there. I'd said it wasn't high, but it actually is. It's quite short, but it climbs really quickly. So you can see how big the beach is. It kind of curves round. There are many little villages along the coast here, so if you don't want to stop in a big place, you can go to the smaller places, but unfortunately the smaller places tend to be quite expensive. The bigger the city, the cheaper it is, basically, in Turkey. Beautiful apartments here, look at them. And the crazy thing is, if you look at it, some of these apartments, there's no one in there. I always find that so sad, when there's these beautiful apartments and there's no one living in them. I think the best time to come to Turkey is in the off-season, because the weather is just beautiful. It's sunny every day. Yeah, you need to wear jeans and a t-shirt, but it's gorgeous. And if you go on the balcony, you can still sunbathe, because there's sun traps everywhere. And we have contact. We're about to get out. You've been released. Now, let's have a look. So that's interesting. When you come up here, you can actually see another part of Alanya. There's another beach actually. There's actually 2 beaches here, and it stretches right round. So if you walk around this coast here, you'll come to another beach, and there's another whole section. So I'm assuming this is going to take us up to the castle. We get him a better view of this. Look at that. Oh, so there's a little marina here as well. Oh, you can take a boat trip. Ah, so that's where you take the boat trip from. There's lots to see and do here. You can take beach trips, boat trips. You know, obviously you can go walking around the city. It's quite flat, as you can see, most of it. So really big place. Really nice to explore. So here we get the first glance of the castle. You can see there's a lot of renovation. It is in a little bit of ruined state, but still pretty good. Let's go and have a look. You can see here how they built it onto the existing bedrock that was already here. There's also a big mosque here, which is beautiful, but it looks like it's been renovated. The one thing you probably don't realise is how big this castle is. So I've just walked from over there, and that took about 5 minutes, and there's another castle wall over there, and you have to walk right round. This place is huge. Like, this would have been a massive castle. Unfortunately, a lot of the ruins have actually been closed off. There's a staircase here, but obviously it's quite broken, so they've closed it off. I understand why, but it is annoying when that happens. Well, it wouldn't be Turkey without the cats. Hello, cat. 1 meow. 2 meows. 3 meows. I think this one thinks it's a chicken. There's some really nice boards here with old photos from different periods, 1970s, 1960s, 20s, just old motorbikes. There's an old picture here, probably what the castle would have looked like in the 1870s. So the next thing you can do, you can take boat trips here. Now they do range from times. The minimum is 1 hour and it's €10. Or there are some bigger boats like this. Still €10, but they go for 4 hours, but many more people. This one basically goes for €10 and it's a 4-hour trip, which is pretty reasonable really. But when it's out of season, it's really hard to actually get enough people to go. When you're on time limit like I am, but obviously I'm working. It's my only day off is Monday, and I can't seem to get there's no one here to take a trip, so I paid the money and I sat there for an hour and they basically gave me the money back. So there's a lovely pier as well you can walk down, which we're going to see now. So at the end of the pier there's a nice lighthouse, so we're going to have a look at that. I didn't realise there's actually 2 piers. So there's this one here, we've got the little lighthouse. There's another big one, but you have to walk right around, so we'll have to do that another day. It's the next day now, and as you can see the weather's not quite so good. It's kind of sun's coming in and out. When it's sunny it's warm, when it's not sunny it's quite chilly, so you need a jumper. I'll show you this part, because you can see a lot of these businesses are not open and it's kind of hit and miss. You know, some places are open, some places are not, so it depends on what you want to do, where you want to go, what food you want, and which area you're in as to how much is open. So the next thing to see is this, the Red Tower, and you can actually go in it and have a look round. I'm not actually going to do that because I've actually run out of time here. So there's a beautiful part of the old castle there as well, so I think one of the best views in town, quite authentic. Look at how old this is. So you've got the Red Tower here, look at this bit here, really old. It's on the outer walls, and you can tell how old it is. That's medieval. That's to stop the arrows coming through. So when you see slits like that, that dates back to at least 800 years. So as you can see, Alanya is fantastic for walking. You like exercise and you like walking around, it's really good. Yeah, so really interesting. You can definitely see a lot, do a lot. You can go paragliding, you can go banana boating here, you can go quadding, you can hire a car, hire a scooter. There's lots and lots to see and do. It's like a proper beach town. They have all the facilities. It's kind of expensive, but if you're on holiday, then it's really not. But if you're kind of traveling, backpacking, and you're on a budget, it can get a little bit expensive. Accommodation out of season is pretty good, $100 to $120 per week. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification button, and I'll see you next time.